Hey, what's up? And welcome to a very new and not that very of a tutorial, but most of me raging on, not raging, but talking, just my voice. It's not sexy in any way. Alone on a mic on a Saturday, where I'm supposed to actually be partying, but I'm doing this for you, so yeah, there you go. So this is more of an After Effects advices, because I can't really give you an exact can I say that tutorial, because all these techniques I've already covered it before on other tutorials, and yeah, everything was pretty basic, but there are a lot of things I would like to mention while I was going through this. As you can see, I use a lot of Puppet pin tool, and I use the technique that I've used on my previous tutorial when it comes to hand 3D rotation. You can see that the same technique that I used for the hair, I'm using it for pretty much everything. It's just an offset of things, the keyframe, pretty much, and of course pretty easy. For the staff, what I did was I had a problem, so I just fixed it there with a small patch, blurring it. I used Element 3D to have this 3D spheres, and I thought that that's the best way of doing it, since I can have light, and yeah, it will give me a more believable 3D look. So I had to do this in a pre-comp, because I need to put things in front and things in the back and change subtly the bulb, so that it appears that it's going behind it, since I don't have the stuff in 3D and I didn't want to do it in 3D anyways. This was supposed to be a 2-day project, so I didn't have time to perfect things out. So same things for that guy. I thought that maybe his head would be heavier than his body, obviously, so I gave it a bit of a movement. Right there, and just going through. Probably you'll have time to watch this, so I'm just going to tell you things that I want to tell, and if there's anything you'd like to know, you can just pause the video and look at it closely, or you could just send me a question regarding a certain part. Yeah, so the things that I want to say is that first you have to know how to use your Trapcode Particular. It's really handy when it comes to this type of animation. You really need Trapcode Particular. You need to know type of emitters. You need to know particle size, particle life, particle type, how to change particle texture, the colors over life. You need to also know the physics when it comes to air and turbulent displays and all that. You really need those things. Other than that, I would say, yeah, this project was heavily based on Trapcode Particular, because also of the smoke that was behind. So I just made the particles follow the move of a null object. So yeah, to give me that asteroid kind of feeling. Another thing that you need to see, for example here, as I did for many other projects, you need to know the basics of Element 3D. You don't have to be an expert, but just the basics, because sometimes it just saves your life, you know. You win a lot of time. Puppet pin tool, you really have to master that. You have to practice a lot with that. I'm gonna give up this project file so you can just practice on it, and I'm sure you'll do just fine. Puppet pin tool is something that you really need to know first. It's the basics of After Effects. It's one of the first things you need to master before moving to anything in After Effects. You'll have to know how to use Puppet pin tool. Because of the Puppet pin tools, you can see I did the beard movement, I did the plant movement, I did the minions movement, I did the hand movement, I did the body breathing. Everything was thanks to the Puppet pin tool. Another thing is you need to learn how to use the ripple effect. Ripple. It gives this water feeling or wind feeling. So I used it here, I used it in the hair, I used it in the plants, and it just gives me a bit of hair. As you can see later on in this video, I started using metal freeform. So basically metal freeform makes me using a map, it makes me have the possibility of having things rotate in 3D, so it gives them a 3D look. So it's a very, very handy movement, and it's used in every single login screen animation that League of Legends is using. Every login screen that you have in League of Legends will have freeform. They don't use things in 3D other than the cape. Recently they started using 3D for capes, and for example Taric, they started using 3D for the diamond is rotating. I don't have much to say because things are pretty straightforward. One thing I would like to say is you have to learn how to look at videos with details. I mean, don't only start looking at videos and say, wow, and this is good, and that's it. You click next, or you just show your friend and then that's it. No, you have to learn how to ask yourself, why did you like this video? What's so special in it? How was it made? Let me see. And if it's not that special, I mean, what does it make it beautiful and attractive? And if not, why I don't like this video? Also, I need to know why not. For example, here you can see that I added a small details, but it does make a lots of difference, to be honest. And that's the heat distortion plugin from Video Copilot. Normally people use it like he did on the tutorial, which is the fire for airplane, but I think that that's not the only way where we have heat. For example, this guy is using a lot of energy and a lot of fire, so we might have a bit of heat distortion. Yeah, other than that, practice a lot. I'm not talented. I believe that nobody is talented. It's just time that you spend learning things, that's all. There is no greater this guy is talented in drawing. No, it's just that he spent so much time drawing. He sucked in the beginning and then he learned. Same thing, I still believe that I suck in After Effects. I sucked at it a lot before I started on it, but time, you get to learn things. So there are a lot of problems that I have done when it comes to this 2D animation. I mean, I can see a lot of problems, to be honest, a lot. And but yeah, I always give myself a deadline. I try to respect it, and I can't keep on working on this forever, so I had to stop one day. So I just gave myself 2 days, and that's it. I thought that was it. That's it. I think I ran out of what I want to say. Thank you very much for watching this, and yeah, as always, my name is Mr. Popo, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy!